Are you, and I say this with all the love in my heart, fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Obviously, this isn't a fucking build guide. I go to the Path of Exile Twitter to see, hey, have they released today's teaser yet? And they have! Oh my god! And it's about ascendancies? They're gonna showcase martial artists? Fuck no. Fuck me for getting excited, I guess. What the fuck? Chronomancer? Yeah, it needed some changes. Fucking Gemling Legionnaire was useless, kind of, because they nerfed attribute scaling, but not really. I mean, it still had a lot of good things going for it. It's just not really with the attributes anymore because of the whole less attributes thing. So, like, yeah, it's cool and all, but whatever. Let's see what the actual changes are.
In Return of the Ancients, we're making several much-anticipated balance changes to the Chronomancer and Gemling Legionnaire Ascendancy classes. Let's take a closer look at some of them. Starting with the Gemling Legionnaire, we've expanded on how the Gemling interacts with quality on his gems.
Interesting. Pretty sure
socketable...
currently it's just like you can get a bunch of quality. I'm pretty sure that's all that it does involving quality right now.
Skill in the game now has an additional quality option available through the Advanced Thaumaturgy Ascendancy skill.
What did that just
Quality
say?
option available.
They'll probably show it more,
the
but
Advanced Thaumaturgy.
Oh, just grants an additional effect. Shit, that's cool.
Once allocated, simply hold Alt
I didn't have to
while
pause.
hovering your skill gems to preview an additional bonus granted by gem.
Okay. And you still get a bunch of. You still do get the bunch of extra quality. But, you know, Fireball getting a bunch of extra projectiles.
You're gonna see some amazing effects.
It'd be quite interesting.
An example is Fireball. Instead of firing only 2 additional projectiles, why not fire up to 10 in a circle? Combined with consuming a fire infusion, you can fire a devastating ring of explosive projectiles that then each explode into another ring of smaller firebolts.
Actually does look really
example
cool.
Of an added quality that may also add quality to your life is Explosive Shot. Instead of having to reload after every shot, you can gain 2 more rounds in your magazine
really good.
for a burst of deadly impact.
That's really nice.
With the Gemling Legionnaire's mastery of gems, he is also able to conjure a powerful barrier from his socketed skill gems, named the Virtuous Barrier.
Wonder if they changed the attribute stuff. I guess we'll see. I don't need to keep pausing this, but I'm going to.
Each socketed skill gem empowers the barrier, making its effects stronger depending on the gem's required attributes. With the Virtuous Barrier skill providing some much-needed defenses.
Oh, okay, media could not be played. I'm gonna do a little break here and go over to the YouTube version of this, because that will actually play properly. Okay, this is about where I was at a little earlier.
The gem's required attributes. With the Virtuous Barrier skill providing some much-needed defenses, and the additional qualities of over 200 different skill gems, it's...
Gotta see what some of these are. This here just makes me excited for every gem in the game, basically. They're showing off, I believe these are... Yeah, like that, I believe, is cast on crit. So, like, even the trigger skills are getting... Like, meta gems are getting new qualities with stuff. Gemling Legionnaire could do some crazy stuff. Still pissed about martial artists, but...
more than meets the eye, and we look forward to seeing what you can come up with for your builds. Onwards to the Chronomancer. First off, let's start with one of its new notable skills.
Doesn't look like they changed the attributes, so it looks like Gemling Legionnaire still might not be best for attributes. You do get bonuses, but that 20%, I don't remember if it's 20% less or 20% reduced, but it still hurts. Until, like, you know, giga end game. Take 30% less damage, though. 4 seconds after being damaged by an hit. Oh, okay, so 30% of hit damage is delayed, and you just take 30% less damage over time. That's really good.
Phased Form. With Phased Form allocated, and due to your mastery over time, you are able to take less damage, causing a portion of that damage to be taken after a delay. This serves as a pretty...
I wish they would show it on the HUD, like on the health bar. It'd be really nice if it shows you what chunk of your health is going to be gone once the time is up. I don't know how exactly they show it. I don't know if there's like a like a petrified blood in this, so they could show it in a similar way to that. I don't know.
Pretty strong defensive node, especially as the delayed damage only applies to hits, so you just straight up mitigate any damage over time effects.
That's really nice.
What makes this really cool though, is that by taking Temporal Rift, the delayed damage from phased form can entirely be negated. If you take a big hit, then use Temporal Rift, not only does your life recover back to what it was, but the delayed damage is just eradicated.
Kind of cool for Chronomancer.
Now some changes to existing Ascendancy skills, starting with Inevitable Agony. This has received new visual and gameplay effects, such as displaying your stored damage to bosses on static life bars.
Yeah, if they just do that right there, that same effect on you for the previous node that they showed off, that'd be really nice. Just so that you know if the damage is going to kill you in 4 seconds.
Also, now when the stored damage reaches a lethal level, the effect will trigger immediately to wipe your enemy out.
It's also nice.
The Rapid River passive skill, which made recoup occur much faster, has been removed, but a lot more recoup speed investment has been added
nice.
to the core
I was going to say, I kind of like recoup, particularly in PoE 1, as just like a kind of goofy mechanic to just give you a ton of regen if you're willing to invest into it. So at first I was like, that's a bit disappointing, but that just being put onto the tree is nice. Plus it kind of makes sense because recoup only works with hits. So the fact that they're just giving you 30% less damage over time with one Ascendancy node would have kind of made recoup extremely strong. But again, a couple of nodes
tree, allowing a lot more builds to gain access to this
to do
power.
recoup stuff. Plus, this makes it so that recoup, they just said it, a lot more builds. You don't basically need to play Chronomancer to do good recoup. I'm sure there were other options, but...
Additionally, a highly requested change has finally come. Time Snap and Time Freeze can now both be allocated without requiring all 8 Ascendancy points.
Okay, I played Chronomancer
Finally, now
for like
Intervene
half a league.
has been changed to cause your spellcasts to have a chance to alter time itself and both echo
That's nice.
and repeat. Both roles are independent of each other, allowing you to unleash a powerful burst of spells all at once. Try out these changes and more.
Alright, good
May
stuff.
29th
Fuck you for not
in the
doing
Return
martial
of the
artist. You're doing
Ancient
Ascendancy
Spawn.
shit and not martial
Thanks for
artist.
watching.
I imagine it
See
probably
you
just
then.
needs a little bit more time to cook, so they don't want to reveal it and then have to make huge changes to it, especially with the Fist of the Stone. The Fist of the Stone notable, because that one seems like it's going to be incredibly strong. But that doesn't mean I'm not upset. I'm not like really upset. I'm just like, come on. Come on. You're showing off Ascendancy stuff. You already showed off the Spirit Walker. And I still gotta wait here for the Martial Artist. It's not really that big of an issue. It's fun to complain, though. You gotta give me that, right? I mean, you don't gotta. It's kind of annoying to hear someone complaining, but I'm not the one hearing me. I mean, I guess I am hearing me complain, but more so I am complaining. And hearing me complain must suck for you. But getting to do it is great for me. Anyway, that Ascendancy stuff was cool. I might roll a Gemling Legionnaire as like a second character, depending on what some of the qualities for different gems are. I'd imagine those would be, if not data mined, yuck. Someone will pick Gemling Legionnaire and just look through all the skills, good. Those were my opinions on data mining and doing the work. Yes, data mining has work goes into it. That's not the point. Martial Artist? No, I think patch notes will be tomorrow's teaser, so. I guess I'll just see a bunch of the Martial Artist stuff in patch notes instead of a showcase. I guess there's something to be said about that being good. I remember when, I never said it, but I was kind of hoping to make this, 4-minute video less than 10 minutes. Oops. Well, maybe I can cut that stuff out, but this rambling isn't going to help. Anyway, point is, maybe it's good that they don't do a martial artist showcase, because if they do a martial artist showcase, they might show off a build that is one of my secret builds that I want to do that I haven't told anybody about yet. And if it turns out that they show off one of those builds as like here's a couple of the builds you can do with Martial Artist, that would be a little bit disappointing, because then it's not really a secret. Might it be a secret that I'm doing it, but we'll see.